When I start to work with teams, many of them think that conflict is negative. We don't want to have conflict. The reality is, conflict is not negative. As a matter of fact, it's an indication of something trying to happen. So instead of being passive or passive-aggressive or being aggressive, you can look at how do you interact and how do you get curious about what's trying to happen in this relationship with this team. Let me give you an example of a company that I worked with recently. It was a leadership team, and they were doing fine, but they weren't achieving the results that they wanted to. And they were getting frustrated with each other, and there was some tension that was building. When we started to work together, we realized that there was some frustration with the different styles on the team. The CEO was visionary and creative and big picture, while the CFO was in the weeds, wanting to deal with all the details and the facts and the analysis. Can anybody relate to those differences? One of the senior vice presidents was all about process and making sure that all the voices on the team were heard. And he was getting frustrated with the other VP, who was all about results and outcomes. Now, as we started to work together, we explored their different styles and realized that high-performing teams have a mix of all of these styles. And indeed, that's exactly what can create some conflict. And so we worked together to help them to understand each other's different primary style and to appreciate and build empathy for it. Because the highest performing teams have lots of different styles present. The result was they began to have healthy dialogue, positive conflict. Instead of holding back and letting things fester or blowing up, they stayed at the table and they had thoughtful, considerate conversations. And their ROI went up. They started to perform at the level that they were wanting to perform. Their connections improved. And they went from good to great.